When the flags of newly independent nations were raised, the world celebrated the end of colonialism. But behind the cheering crowds, the colonial institutions remained untouched. Courthouses still bore British crests, police wore uniforms designed by former rulers, and textbooks taught the same colonial narratives. Political freedom had arrived, but the systems of control stayed firmly in place. Colonial laws were never meant to be temporary. British officials meticulously designed legal codes, land ownership systems, criminal laws, and administrative frameworks to outlast their rule. These laws were kept intact post-independence, often under the guise of stability. Judges and wigs still cited 19th century statutes, and land deeds from the colonial era continued to displace indigenous communities. The legal ghosts of empire haunted the present. Schools became the silent enforcers of colonial legacy. Children recited European history in English, while their own languages and traditions were relegated to folklore classes. The curriculum reinforced the idea that progress meant mimicking the former rulers. This cultural conditioning ensured that generations internalized colonial hierarchies, even as they celebrated their independence. The classroom was where the empire's mindset took root. Colonial trade policies and corporations never left. Mines, plantations, and factories still operated under colonial-era contracts, often signed in languages locals didn't understand. Resources flowed outward, just as they had during imperial rule, while profits stayed in foreign hands. The economic system ensured that former colonies remained dependent, their independence a facade for continued exploitation. Today, grassroots movements are dismantling these colonial relics. Protesters burn outdated law books, artists paint over colonial murals, and communities rewrite constitutions to reflect their own values. The fight isn't just about removing symbols, it's about erasing the systems that perpetuate inequality. True decolonization means confronting the institutions that outlived their creators, and finally finishing the revolution that independence began.